We're going to go on to the front cover of Monday's Telegraph. So they're obviously also leading with the Israel story. There's a couple of other stories on this front cover it's worth looking at.
Yeah, they've got Border Force staff flaunt pride epaulettes, and this is kind of kicking off on X at the moment. So the Home Office policy seems to ignore Suella Braverman's concerns, and we do a Suella Braverman's concerns ignored story every night.
Well, they are all routinely ignored.
They're all ignored. And so what happened is on September 29th, 40 Home Office officials participated in an online discussion of LGBT issues in which a transgender Border Force official based at Gatwick Airport told civil servants that wearing pride epaulettes is, wait for it, both welcoming and a little warning that you may have your prejudices, but we're not going to tolerate them. And they later talk about we're an inclusive department, an inclusive country, whatever you happen to think. So it's an inclusive warning, Andrew. It's my favourite type of warning.
So my understanding is that the Home Office policy that so you have to be impartial, right? And Braverman's point is that if you wear the pride epaulettes, you are violating that impartiality. Is that a fair point, Victor?
I think it's a fair point, and as well, it's like, what message are we sending to people coming into the UK that we have an army of gay people that might strip search you? I think it's a...
Well, you know what? Alexander the Great was a gay military leader, and he did pretty well. So maybe that we need to frighten them. The Spartans.
I'm scared.
Yeah, there we go.
It does put impartiality in jeopardy. I mean, the person here continued and said, "Oh, 2 Mormon missionaries had a problem with me, and they were staying in Soho, and that made that person smile." It's like, well, one, they prefer Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, but anyway, it suggests a set of... It's an ideology. We're meeting you at the border with an ideology and a warning.
Well,
it's very strange.
Will they be allowed to wear sort of like images of, I don't know, Che Guevara or something like... Or, you know,
probably that one. You picked a bad example, because yes, they would be allowed that probably, but they wouldn't be allowed something else, like a cross. That's a good question, actually. Could they have a cross?
Could they have something that promotes a sort of ideological worldview? I do wonder with this sort of stuff, when it comes to the pride flag, I think a lot of people don't understand what it means. You know, the old pride flag was a rainbow flag, which was all about unity and inclusion and all the rest of it. The new Progress pride flag, which has black stripes, brown stripes, blue stripes, pink stripes, red circles for intersex people, all this stuff. A lot of gay people hate this, and they consider this to be quite anti-gay. A lot of women consider it to be quite misogynistic. So it's a bit of a minefield, right?
Yeah.
So maybe they should think, you know, more about it before they go through with it.
No, but Andrew, they're right, and their views are the only moral ones.
Oh, is that correct?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
no,
that's key.
Yeah, it's important that we remember that. OK.